I'm going to give you 5 ways to make money from your content. 4 of these ways I've used to make hundreds and thousands, and in some of these cases, tens of thousands of dollars. And the 5th one I'm going to share with you in today's video is a way you can make loads of money. Loads of people talk about this online. I haven't used this personally because I choose not to. I'm going to talk about that and why later on in today's video, so definitely stick around to the end. Now, let's say for example, you're somebody who's currently working a job right now and you're looking for ways to make more money on the side, which are not necessarily bound by you working a 9 to 5. Or if you're in a situation right now where you're not working, you're in between jobs or anything along those lines, and you're looking to make more money, this video is going to be helpful for you. I'm going to say one more thing before we jump into these 5 ways in today's video. You can use one of these, or you can use all of these. And I'm going to always recommend that you use as much of these as possible, which fit into the lifestyle and business that you are trying to create. Number 1, this is very easy to get started. And as I was thinking about making this video today, I was asking myself, well, is this the easiest way out of all of these to make money? And some would say yes. But as I think about this more and more, as I think about the number 2 on the list, I think that is just as easy in many ways as well. The first one I'm going to talk about in today's video is affiliate marketing. Now, what is affiliate marketing, Israel? Affiliate marketing is very simple. We all do this, but the difference is some of us get paid for it while others don't. Affiliate marketing in simple terms is you recommending somebody's product or service, and because you recommended that person's product or service, you get a commission. And the great thing about affiliate marketing is you get a commission at no extra charge to the person who's buying the thing. So before I give you some examples of this, the reason this is so easy, or perceived as so easy for many people, is because you don't have to create a product or a service. You just have to go and find somebody's product or service who you want to recommend, and then you can recommend that to your friends, your family, or people all around the world who are watching your content. Now, there's affiliate programs, there's affiliate partnership deals you can do with pretty much every business out there today. So many people are getting into the affiliate marketing industry. A popular business who has an affiliate program is someone like Amazon. So I'll give you an example, right? One of the things which I like to do is read books. So I have a whole section on my channel which I call Book Club. And in those videos, which I do from time to time on the channel, I'll talk about books which are really good for you to read, which can help you from a business perspective. And when I talk about those books, in the description box of those videos, I can link to an Amazon link where you can go and buy the book at no extra cost to you. I get an affiliate commission for recommending the book. Now, there's one important thing I want to mention before we move to the next one. But before I do that, I want to give you another example. So for example, right, I was watching this video the other day. They were talking about this book, a book called Business Unlimited. And I never heard of this book before, but I said, you know what? This is one of the books based in that video I was going to purchase, and I purchased it. Now, I'm not recommending this book because I haven't even read this book yet. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, this was an Amazon link that was in the description. So if I paid for this book, then the person who made the time to create the video and promote this book amongst other books will get a commission if I click through their link and check out. But this isn't just about business books. Me personally, I like reading books on loads of different subjects. So for example, another book that I bought recently, it's all about the longest chapter in the Bible, Psalm 119, which is really beneficial because of some of the trainings and teachings I was doing recently. I wanted to brush up on that particular topic. I heard of another book recently. It's a book which I haven't read either, called Rule by Secrecy. But the point is, I'll give you another example. Here's another book here I've got, right? William Shakespeare, the complete sonnets. The point is, if I'm watching videos on different topics and people are talking about books and all these different books, all you have to do is link in the description box and say, hey, go and get it from here. As I click through those links, as you recommend and tell people to click through those links, they're in a position where they can get a commission at no extra charge to the buyer, just for giving you insights about why you should buy this particular book, etc. Let me give you another example. One of the fundamental things in running a business is getting leads, right? You need leads into your business if you want to have a successful business, because people who don't know you turn into leads, and then some of those leads eventually over time will turn into buyers. Now, why am I saying this? Because when you acquire leads, you need to put your leads in somewhere. They're typically called CMSs, right? Content Management Systems. We have products and services teaching people how to get leads every day into their business. When I'm teaching them and running through these sorts of trainings, I'm going to recommend the CMS, the content management system, the one I use to take care of my leads. But you know, the great thing about that particular product, it's not like a book purchase of any of these things which I talked about earlier on, which is a one-time commission. These content management systems are normally a monthly recurring fee. So as I'm showing people how to generate leads, I'm not going to recommend something I haven't used or I haven't touched. More about that in a moment. I'm going to recommend something I've used for years and years and years. And I'll say, look, you should go and use the same thing I'm using, not because it's necessarily the best. It may be, it may not be, but this is the one I can verify because I've been using it for years. When they go and sign up and they start paying every single month like clockwork, I get a commission from that monthly payment. And this is great because this is how you begin to build income passively, or as some people say, automatically. If you're running a business, you need leads, you need somewhere to look after those leads. So it only makes sense for you to pay for that service. I've talked about this a little bit already, and before we go to the second one, I mentioned I'm going to talk about this, and this is integrity and ethics. And obviously, for me as a Christian who teaches people specifically how to create an online business, sell your online products and services, I'm going to always tell you to do things from integrity. So let me give an example. So I spoke about this book earlier on, right? I was watching a video and someone was recommending this, and I said, you know, I'm going to buy this book. But the reason I said earlier I can't recommend this book yet is because I haven't read it. And there are people out there who will recommend stuff which they have not used, they have not consumed, they cannot verify from first-hand use. And I make it a habit to say, I don't want to recommend books or products or services which I haven't personally used myself to verify. That is just a check and balance in my integrity, which helps me stay honest and not to be blown away or captivated by potential income. So anybody who hears about something I'm personally recommending, you will know that I've personally purchased, personally used it, and I'm personally giving you feedback, and I personally think that's the best way to go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Should you recommend things which you haven't personally used or not? Let me know your thoughts. I've made hundreds and thousands of dollars with affiliate marketing, and hopefully you can see why, because affiliate marketing spans across so many different areas. Number two, I've made tens of thousands of dollars, and that number continues to go up every single month and every single day, and that is products and services. Now, back in the day, I used to sell these DVDs and we'd ship them all around the world to people in different countries in the world, and many of those people would now not only pay for that product, but they would buy my digital products, which gave them more of a personal touch. It was longer, it was more in depth, and it helped them better than the DVDs would to get an even better result. And there's loads of different products and services you can create, especially all around your personal expertise. And this is what I recommend, because similar to kind of what I was talking about before in regards to integrity when it comes to affiliate marketing, when it comes to selling things that you know, selling things that you've experienced, that is your personal intellectual property, your personal IP. These are things which you have, which you can share with others. So for example, if I created a product and said, I'm going to show you how to make hundreds and thousands of dollars with affiliate marketing, I know I can teach that ethically and out of integrity, because this is something I've done / I'm actively doing. When I was selling those DVDs and those products and services in that arena, that was from an industry, from information and experience which I personally had. And selling something and having confidence in selling something is the easiest when you know personally you've done the thing which you're offering to people. But let's talk more about products. So for example, this right here is one of my books. It's 50 life lessons before 25, 50 success secrets that you need to know before 25. And if you haven't, I say that's why you need to read the book ASAP. And the premise of this book is to give you 50 secrets to make the next year of your life the best year of your life. This is a book which is $25 plus $7.95 shipping and handling. This is a product which I wrote years and years and years ago, but people still buy this book today because I'm giving people the opportunity to purchase a product from me. How do I do that? Well, in the description box of most of the videos on this channel, you'll see a link to this book. I can send emails to my email list. I can run advertisements on different platforms and advertise this to people who last year may have not been the best year, the year before that may not have been the best year, or there's someone who's looking for a spike, a special experience in the next year of their life. Those are the people who will gladly be interested in purchasing a book like this, because they'll turn around and say, well, is it worth $25 plus $7.95 shipping and handling to make the next year of my life the best year of my life? And most people in those scenarios who see my book will say, well, that makes a lot of sense. But this is great, right? It's great that you can write a book years and years and years ago, which can still be a benefit to people today and obviously beyond. This is the great thing about products. When you compare this to something like working a 9-to-5 job, when you work those 8 hours in that particular day, you get paid once for that set of hours, and then that's it. You have to do the same thing again next month or the next day or the next week, etc. This is something which I wrote out once over the space of a year. And that year gets further and further and further into the past every new year we have. But people continue to purchase this book because of the information in this book, which is my information, which helps them have a better year next year over the next 12 months than the previous year or previous years, etc. And it's a book which can continue to sell regardless of if I'm awake, whether I'm sleeping, whether I'm healthy, whether I'm in the hospital, whether I'm abroad, whether I'm at home, it doesn't matter. The one thing about something like this is it's a physical product. And as I've already spoken about, I like to read books, I like physical books, but at the same time it's physical. Although a book like this is being sold in a way based on the information and the transformation you can get from reading the book, it's still bound to the paper that it's written on. That means it has to be shipped out. There's physical costs to get it to you. My favorite product and service are based on digital products. Reason being is because you can sell 5 products, you can sell 1,000 products. It doesn't cost physical money to deliver it to the person. Whereas someone purchases a book like this, it now needs to be printed, it needs to be shipped out, and then someone needs to receive it. A digital product you can create can be sent far and wide across the world for the same amount of money wherever the person is, and they get it instantly. They don't need to wait for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or anything along those lines. They can get it instantly. Now, earlier on I spoke about back in the day selling DVDs. The DVD that I was selling was originally sold as a digital product. So people would watch videos like this. They would click a link in the description box below, and some of those people who click those links would purchase the digital product. I would run advertisements, and some of the people who clicked through that ad would watch a video like this on the sales page, and then they would order it and they would get instant access to that digital product. Why? Because the experiences, the information I was giving them would help them solve a really significant pain point that they had. One of the products we have right now, which sells pretty much every single day, is a product called Create Crowds Quickly. In that product, I share one strategy you can use to get thousands of views every single time you post on your YouTube channel. So the other day, for example, I went to bed, I woke up in the morning, and 2 people from different parts in the world had already purchased this product. Now, this is the great thing about creating a product once and then being able to sell it digitally over and over and over again. Go back to the example I gave you earlier about working a 9-to-5. You work a 9-to-5 and you work those 40 hours in a week, 160 hours in a month. You get paid for those 160 hours, but you don't continue to get paid for those original 160 hours, even though your employer will continue to get paid repetitively for work that you may do today over and over again. This is why it's important for you to start creating products and services, because if you create a digital product, you can get paid. I recorded that product one time, but it continues to sell day after day after day after day. And that's what you want, because it creates more leverage for you into the future. One more thing I'll mention before we go to the third one in today's video is that DVD, that original digital product that I created in one afternoon, and the product was about 45 minutes. And that will help you understand. I talked about this before in a video I did about how to create and sell a product in the next 48 hours or less. The point is, you can create a product which is based on information that you know, and share it with people, and they will pay you money gladly. So if I have a product, for example, which is teaching people how to create and sell a product in 48 hours or less, how much you think people who are currently working a 9 to 5, working 40 plus hours a week, and are looking for ways to make more money and to make it quickly and to make it in a way which isn't contingent, isn't based on them working manual hours every single day, how much do you think they'll pay me for that? A lot. And this is the point I'm trying to get you to realize. The expertise that you have, the information that you know, which many of us just brush it and push it to the side often, is powerful, transformational information for somebody else to help them take steps closer to realizing their dreams and their goals, etc. Now, number 3 is also a good one. This is something I do as well. And this is another way where you can make hundreds and thousands of dollars. And this is talking about support. So one of the channels I have on YouTube is a Bible study channel. And we have books, obviously. Now, I mentioned this book earlier on. This is obviously one book. I've got another book which I've written, which is more in line, more specific to that Bible study channel. But one of the main ways that channel makes money is through support. So every month, a portion of those viewers who like the content I'm creating on that channel and want to make sure I can make more content for that channel, they will say, okay, you know what? Hey, me, over here, right here, I want to support your ministry. I want to support your work. I want to give you $5 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month, whatever they decide, they can support the work that you do. Now, this is a great way because it's not necessarily a product or a service. You don't have to give them anything. You can choose to give them something if you want, but you can have people who will say, look, I really like what you're doing so much. I want to give you money every single month to help you continue to do this and for it to grow. If you haven't realized already, just notice that you are not bound by one of these things. You can do all of them. I have affiliate commissions which come in every month. They typically pay every single month. I have products and services which get sold every month, pretty much every single day. I've got support which comes in every single month because people typically will support you once a month. Nobody says you have to just use one of these avenues. You can use all of them and combine them based on the different things that you're doing, and it will continue to multiply and grow as time goes on if you do it the right way. This can be as simple as you making a video saying, look, hey guys, if you like what I'm doing, if you want to see more of this, if you want to help me have more time to serve you and even more people, consider supporting. We have popular companies today like Patreon and all these different websites where they will collect these monthly payments from your subscriber base or your audience base, and they'll give it to you. And then obviously you get the money, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You can reinvest in materials, books and services. Most of the stuff that comes in through that ministry goes into stuff like this, goes into books and resources to make the content even better. And as more and more people see that, you know what, you're actually reinvesting into what you're doing, more people will come in and support. So you can make a video, you can leave you can leave a little short text in the description box. You can do both of those things. You can email out to your newsletter subscriber base and say, look, I'm looking to take this to another level. Are you willing to support to help me get this off the ground or to get this higher into the atmosphere, etc. Now, number 4 is an interesting one. It's one where you can actually make a lot of money. And this is what so many people strive for. They think, you know what, this is the be all and the end all. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And most serious people who talk about this will tell you this shouldn't be the main thing, the main source of income. You shouldn't rely on it. And this is YouTube AdSense. Now, we can broaden this out to different social platforms because there are different platforms out there who will pay you for creating content. But companies like YouTube, we create videos. A video like this, they will put ads before, during, and after, right? You get to decide your content. And as people watch those ads, YouTube will give you the majority of money that comes in from those ads on your channel. And YouTube once a month, at the end of the month typically, will give you a payment based on all of the ads that people watched and clicked on your content. Now this can turn into a lot of money, but like I said already, you don't want this to be the main thing. So I've got multiple YouTube channels, for example, and some of those channels are monetized already, some of them aren't. Some of them I don't want to be monetized, but the fact of the matter is the more and more people that watch those videos, the more opportunity I get to make money from the ads that are shown before, during and after the content. And that is a way you can make money. Now, before you move to the last one, I want to show you how you can, I want to show you like the building blocks to this, like, because this is like building Lego. Notice how the first one today was affiliate marketing. I can create a content video like this, right? Which I say, you know what? I just read this video, I just read this book, and it was a great book. Go and get it below. But then I could also say in the same content video, look, I've created this product which can help you do XYZ and remove pain point XYZ. Get it in the description box below. But I could also say in the same video, look, if you'd like to support my work, there's a link in the description box which you can use to support the work. You could do all three of those and still get paid AdSense from YouTube and other social platforms who will pay you to put content on their platform. This is why I say think about it as building blocks which you can use all together, because that's literally how you can do this. Now, I mentioned earlier on in today's video, the fifth way is a way which you can make loads of money, but it's something which I haven't done because I choose not to, not because I haven't had opportunity. And I've talked about this a little bit on the channel before, the sponsorships. If you watch a lot of videos out there from YouTube content creators, some of them will talk about, oh, I got this brand deal. Well, sponsorship is basically when someone will pay you to promote their product or service. So which is, it's different from affiliate marketing, because in affiliate marketing, they will pay you after the fact. There's no like agreement. Oh, I'm going to pay you $5,000, for example, to make 4 videos promoting our business or service. As a sponsorship, let's say, for example, I go out and I say, look, I want people to promote my Create Crowds Quickly product or my book. I can now pay them, and in their content, they will now spend a segment of their content promoting the thing I've paid them to do. One of the main reasons why I'm not big into sponsorships, at least now, is because this is, I mentioned this before with affiliate marketing, integrity is a big thing. So if I'm going to allow someone to sponsor my work and my content, I need the match. I need it to match. I need it to be a good fit. So in the past, I've had emails from companies who are interested in selling electric bikes, and they've said, look, we can give you an electric bike and you can promote it to your audience. And it would be great to have an electric bike, but at the same time, how is this necessarily congruent with what I'm talking about on this channel? Building a business, creating a replaceable income from selling your products and services online. It doesn't really fit. Yeah, there's a fitness element to it, but that isn't, in my opinion, big enough. The money will probably be good, but at the same time, it's like, that's not something for me to really drive home now at this point. I mentioned this previously. A company recently messaged me and said, look, we want to send you whiteboard pens and we want to send you whiteboard erasers and all those kind of things. And you know what? It's like, look, you can probably notice this. I've got a whiteboard here, which I use all the time. And years ago, I used to make whiteboard videos. And if I ever get back to making whiteboard videos, then I'd think about it again. That is more congruent, but even still, I would have to think about, well, I use a whiteboard. I may use whiteboards in videos, but how much of my audience are interested in getting a whiteboard or using a whiteboard, etc. Those are things which you have to think about from a position of integrity, and not just think about, oh, I'm going to make XYZ money from it, because you want to grow and serve your audience in a way which serves them more so than it serves you. So these are 5 ways that you can make money with your content. And like I said from the start of the video, don't feel like you have to be pigeonholed into one. Use all of them in a way which makes sense for your business and service if you can. If you like this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in learning how you can create a product and sell it in the next 48 hours or less, watch this video right here. It will help you a lot. Go win and God bless.